WebView. WebView is one of the very important component in Android application development, and generally people are using WebView to simply load the web pages. Fine. So in my application, let's say I may have n number of activities, and in any activity, if I want to display the web page in your activity, then we can always use this WebView component. And so entire web page can be loaded from the same application. You don't need to switch to the internet. You don't need to switch to the any other browsers. So for example, let's say in my application, I'm going with one activity. Inside that activity only, if I want to open the website for archive, I can do it. I don't need to switch from my application to the website. And inside the application only, you can load the entire website. You can load all the web pages. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so this is the use of a WebView component in Android. Simply, we are using this component to display any kind of web page inside the Android application. So we can say that once we place the WebView inside the activity, we can load any kind of web pages within the application only. We don't need to switch to the website by clicking on the URL. You don't need to do that. Simply, you can load the entire website inside your component only. So let us see how to do it. So let me create the new module again. I can click on this archive with all applications. Let's click on phone and tablet module, and this is WebView demo. Let me click on next. I want to go with the empty activity. I want to generate layout file as well, and let's click on finish. So this is a very easy component to implement in any of the Android application. You just need to remember one method. The method name is load URL. Simply using that method, you can load any kind of URL, whatever website you want to display in your application. You just need to get the URL, and you need to pass that URL inside the load URL method, and that method is of WebView component. So WebView is also one of the inbuilt component inside the Android. Yeah, so now let us see inside this XML file. You can see by default there is one text view. Let me remove it. I don't want this text view, and I don't want this constraint layout. So let me replace this with linear layout, and I don't want to go with any other things. Let me put padding of, let me go with 20 dp only, and there is only one component, so I don't want to set the orientation. If you want to do it, you can do it, but it is optional one. So now as I said, to display your entire website inside the application, you can use WebView component. Let me go to the design part, and let me show you where it is. I think it will be there inside the layout or widget, I don't know. Yeah, in widgets you can see this is the component which I'm talking about, WebView. Fine. So let me write the code for that. We are going to write the code for WebView. So the tag is WebView. I can set width and height, so I can go with wrap content. Then I can set the ID @ +ID, and let's say web. Yeah, that's it. I want only 3 properties. So this is my WebView. You can see here. But now one more thing, for WebView, see, I am setting width and height, which is equivalent to wrap content only, which is not suitable because I want to load the entire website in the full screen, in the entire screen. So I need to match it with parent for both the sides, for height and for width. Are you getting me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I want to load the entire website to the entire display. As of now, what is the problem? See, my WebView is having this much of space. So inside this only it will load the entire website. So using this space area, I will not be able to find the entire website. I will not be able to even access it. But other than this, if I can spread this component horizontally and vertically throughout the entire screen, across the entire screen, then it would be great for me. So what I can do, instead of wrap content, I can set it with match parent. And now let's go to the design part, and you can see here. Now this entire web view is spreaded across the entire screen. So now whatever website I will try to load, it will be displayed in the entire screen. Yes or no? Are you getting this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So that's it. Our design is ready. Now the thing is, we need to write something in the main activity.java file. So first thing is, as usual, we need to find the IDs of all the components. So as of now, we have only one ID, and that ID is for WebView. So that we need to identify. So let's create an object of WebView, WebView WV. Let's find it using findUById method. WV is equal to findUById r.id.web. Now I'm able to find that ID. In the earlier case, I was not able to do it. I don't know what was the reason. So I have got the ID of this WebView. So now I can say that my WebView is linked with this Java file. Now what I need to do, I need to access one of the inbuilt method of WebView. As I said, the method name is load URL. I need to use the inbuilt method which is load URL, and that method is of WebView class. So can anyone tell me what should I do to access that method?
Object.load URL.
Correct. We have already created an object which is WV. So I can use the object which is WV dot, and now I can use the method. You can see here load data is also there, load URL is also there. See, in case of HTML page, whenever you want to load HTML page only, you can always use load data method. Fine. As and when required, I will let you know. Either you can use load data or you can use load URL. If you have the complete URL of any website, then you can use a load URL method, or else you can use load data method if you have HTML page only. Fine. So now let me use load URL method, and here let's write https://www.archive.sc.in.
/alt.
Yeah, so that's it. Using this method, the entire website should be loaded in your WebView only. Whatever WebView you have placed inside your XML file, it must be there. But now let me first run this application. I will not be able to access the website. I will let you know why. But first I want to get an answer from you. See, I am saying that once I will install the application, I will not be able to load this website in my WebView. So meanwhile the application gets installed, you need to think about that. What could be the reason behind this?
सर इंटरनेट की परमिशन होगी ऐसा कुछ?
Very good. Who is that? Meet?
हाँ, yes sir.
Very good. Correct. Your answer is perfect. See, I have not given the internet permission for my application. So using my application, I cannot access an internet as of now. As of now, I cannot access it because I have not given the permission. And I'll let you know how you can give a permission also. But let me first install this application. And you can see web page not available. Fine. Now let me explain how you can give an internet permission to your application. Can anyone tell me where should I give internet permission? Anyone?
Load URL से पहले?
No, my question is in which file I need to give an internet permission?
.xml सर वो प्रोजेक्ट की सारी फाइल ओपन करके दिखाएगा ना? हाँ, मैनिफेस्ट में.
Yes, correct. You need to use the manifest file, which is very important. Let me go to the Android structure again, and where is web view? Yeah. And inside this you can see manifest file. In the first session I was discussing that manifest file is the file which is responsible to register all the activities. It is also responsible to give all kind of permissions. So here you need to use internet permissions. So how you can do it? You can give the permissions anywhere in the manifest file, but for that you need to remember the tag. The tag is uses permission. You can see here. Once I just write angular bracket, Studio is giving the suggestions. If I don't know what kind of permission is there and what is the tag, then Studio is giving the suggestion. Uses dash permission. Just use it, and here you can see. I have not done anything, and that is why I'm saying Android Studio is very easy to operate. In case of Eclipse, you need to remember all the tags, you need to write everything, you need to even remember the permissions also. Here I have not done anything, I have simply written the angular bracket. You can see here, just click on uses permission and it says that you need to give the name of the permission. So in my case it is android.permission.internet. Just close it, that's it. I am done with the internet permission. So now my application can access an internet. Any doubts so far?
सर ये वही होगा जो अलाउ और डिनाई वाला पूछता है ऐसा कुछ
No,
कि
no. It is only for accessing an internet. If you want
Okay,
to,
sir.
if you want user to go for the permissions, either user can click on allow or deny. In that case, you need to write the code again for that. That also we are going to discuss in the upcoming sessions. For accessing the gallery, for accessing the file storage, for accessing the camera, you need to give the permission. That also we are going to discuss. Yeah, so now let me run this file again. And there you are, you can see here. Our entire website is loaded here, you can see. And as our website is responsive, I am getting the clear view, you can see here. If I open the website, then all the options, home, about, archive, academics, the buttons are horizontally placed. But here, as the website is responsive, I am able to see it clearly, you can see. I can click on any options. I can go to the, let me click on academics. Is it at the bottom or not? I don't know. Why am I not able to access it? Okay, this is URL.
हर पेज का यूआरएल तो नहीं डालना पड़ेगा?
No, it is not that. It must be loaded here only. But it should redirect to the browser. I don't know why it's not going. Yeah, it is going. See, like this. But it can, at a time it can display only one web page, as I said. Fine. Web view is there. It is responsible to display only one web page. So if all the pages are active, then it can go to the browser again. But in that case, what you can do? Just a minute, guys. What you can do, once you click on this, you can go to the next activity where you can place one more web view if you don't want user to go outside your application. This is what you can do. But whenever you have such requirement where you want to load the one web page only in your activity, in that case always you can go with the concept of web view. Is it fine?
सर समझ नहीं आया क्या बोले आप?
See, WebView is responsible to display only one web page. So inside your activity, you cannot navigate the entire website. In that case, you need to go with more number of activities, and in each activity, you need to go with more number of web views. Are you getting me?
Okay, sir.
मतलब एक टाइम
Yes,
से
sir.
सर एक ही एक्टिविटी में कर सकते हैं.
Correct. So at a time, let's say I am having one web view, one web page, and if I want to display it, then I can do it. But I cannot navigate from all the pages. This is what I cannot do it.
Okay, sir.
Yeah. One more thing, let me just do it. Yeah, this is correct. Let me open any other website. Because our website is not proper responsive website. Otherwise, I was able to even access the entire website. So that is why I'm wondering. No doubt the use of WebView is to display only a single web page, but we can even load the entire website. Now let me just show you. See, this is the W3 schools. So entire website is here. Now let me click on any button. It should open actually, even though if it is not loaded inside the WebView, but it should open. It should navigate to the browser. This is what I am looking for. Let me click on Learn CSS. Yeah, and there you are. You can see it goes to the browser. Again, if I click on Learn Python, and you can see it goes to the browser. Fine. So this is the use of WebView. Now it is perfect. And see, one more property is also there. Let me just recall that property. For few of the websites where the website is Java enabled, you need to make sure that you use that property, and that is wv.set javascript. It was something like this. What is the method? Just forgot that method. I think it was set JavaScript or something. I'm not able to recall it. What was that method? I just forget it. What was the method? I don't know. To identify. I think inside the setting it was something. Let me. Yeah, I think get setting is there. But This one. Get settings dot set JavaScript enabled, and if you set it true, in that case, even though the website is JavaScript enabled, it will be accessible inside your web view. Otherwise, for the website where JavaScript is enabled, and if you don't set this property true, then you cannot load the web page inside your web view. Fine. Any doubt so far?
सर ये लास्ट में समझ नहीं आया गेट सेटिंग्स वाला.
Yeah, see, this is the method set JavaScript enabled. If you have gone through any website where JavaScript is enabled, see, in many of the website, the people have enabled the JavaScript so that you cannot copy the things from that website. You cannot even download the things, and they have done their own settings. So for those websites, if you want to load your web page inside your activity, inside your web view, if you don't set this JavaScript option as a true, then you will not be able to load that URL, or you will not be able to load that web page inside your web view. This is what I'm saying. So for that purpose, you need to do it. But for most of the website, you don't need to do it, because most of the websites are not having JavaScript enabled. So you don't need to do it. But if you give the internet permissions, if you have passed the correct URL, and still if you are not able to display the content inside your web view, in that case you need to look after this property as well. You need to set the JavaScript enable. Are you getting me?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Any doubt in this web view? So that's it. It was very simple. You can display any kind of web view inside your you can display any kind of web page inside your web view. You can create your own HTML page, and you can display that also. You can host it and just copy the link, and you can paste it here. So whenever you want to integrate your application with the web page, then web view is a direct way using which you can load the entire content inside your application. So just create one web page, host it, get the link, and integrate it to the web view, so that web view can display the entire content. So in many of the cases, it is required. So this is very useful component which we need to use. Let me know if you have any doubt so far.